Eddie Murphy, A Life in Comedy, Lifestyle, and Net Worth. Eddie Murphy is an American comedian, actor, writer, producer, and singer, widely regarded as one of the greatest comedians of all time. Born Edward Regan Murphy on April 3, 1961, in Brooklyn, New York, he rose to fame in the early 1980s as a stand-up performer on Saturday Night Live, SNL. His quick wit, impeccable comedic timing, and ability to play multiple characters made him an instant fan favorite. Murphy transitioned into film and became one of Hollywood's most bankable stars with blockbuster hits like 48 Hours. 1982, Trading Places, 1983, Beverly Hills Cop, 1984, Coming to America, 1988, and The Nutty Professor, 1996. His versatility allowed him to excel in action comedies, romantic comedies, and animated films, notably voicing Donkey in the Shrek franchise. Over his decades-long career, Murphy has received numerous awards, including a Golden Globe and an Academy Award nomination for his role in Dreamgirls, 2006. His influence on comedy, particularly as a trailblazer for black comedians in Hollywood, remains profound. Even today, he continues to entertain audiences, with recent projects like Dolomite Is My Name, 2019, and Coming to America, 2021. Eddie Murphy's net worth is estimated to be approximately $200 million. This substantial wealth has been amassed through a prolific career spanning stand-up comedy, television, and film. Murphy's journey began with his breakout role on Saturday Night Live in the early 1980s, where his memorable characters quickly made him a household name. Transitioning to the big screen, he delivered box office hits such as 48 Hours, Trading Places, and the Beverly Hills Cop series, solidifying his status as a leading actor. Throughout the late 1980s and 1990s, Murphy was among the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, commanding significant salaries for his roles. His versatility extended to voice acting, notably as Donkey in the Shrek series, which contributed to his financial success. In 2019, Murphy signed a lucrative deal with Netflix, reportedly worth $70 million, to deliver a series of comedy specials, further enhancing his net worth. Murphy was married to Nicole Mitchell Murphy from 1993 to 2006. They were together for 13 years before their divorce. Afterward, he was briefly engaged to Tracy Edmonds in 2008, though they never legally married. Since 2012, Murphy has been in a long-term relationship with Paige Butcher, an Australian model and actress. They got engaged in 2018 and share 2 children together. Collectively, his films have grossed nearly $7 billion worldwide, making him one of the highest-grossing actors in film history. That being said, let's roll. Eddie Murphy early life and influences. Eddie Murphy is a name synonymous with comedy, charisma, and cinematic brilliance. From his early days as a stand-up comedian to becoming one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, Murphy has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. His ability to captivate audiences with his sharp wit, impeccable timing, and boundless energy has made him one of the most celebrated comedians and actors of all time. Over the decades, he has seamlessly transitioned from stand-up to television, from action comedies to animated films, proving that his talent knows no bounds. His journey from a young comedian in New York to an international superstar is nothing short of legendary. Born Edward Regan Murphy on April 3, 1961, in Brooklyn, New York, he was raised in the Bushwick neighborhood. His childhood was shaped by both tragedy and inspiration. His father, Charles Edward Murphy, a transit police officer and amateur comedian, passed away when Eddie was young. His mother, Lillian Murphy, worked as a telephone operator and later remarried. Despite the hardships, Murphy found solace in comedy. Even as a child, he would entertain his family with impressions of celebrities, unknowingly honing the skills that would later define his career. Inspired by comedy greats like Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby, Murphy began performing stand-up at local clubs as a teenager. By the age of 15, he was already making a name for himself with his unique brand of humor and quick improvisational skills. Eddie Murphy breakthrough on Saturday Night Live. In 1980, at just 19 years old, Murphy got his big break when he joined the cast of Saturday Night Live, SNL. The show was struggling at the time, but Murphy's arrival brought a much-needed revitalization. His high-energy performances and unforgettable characters quickly turned him into a fan favorite. Some of his most famous SNL characters included Gumby, a hilariously grumpy version of the beloved claymation figure, Mr. Robinson, a satirical take on Mr. Rogers, and Buckwheat, a comedic reimagining of the Little Rascals character. His natural comedic ability and fearlessness in tackling controversial and socially relevant topics set him apart from his peers. Murphy's tenure on SNL laid the foundation for his meteoric rise in Hollywood and solidified his reputation as one of the greatest comedic talents of his generation. Eddie Murphy rise to stardom in Hollywood. Murphy made his film debut in 1982 with 48 Hours, an action comedy where he starred alongside Nick Nolte. His performance was widely praised, and the film became a box office hit, introducing audiences to Murphy's signature style, an electrifying mix of comedy, action, and charm. This was just the beginning of a string of hits that would define the 1980s. He followed up with Trading Places in 1983, a social satire where he played a street hustler who unwittingly becomes part of a high-stakes bet between two wealthy businessmen. The film was another massive success and cemented Murphy's place as a leading man in Hollywood. However, it was Beverly Hills Cop in 1984 that catapulted him to superstardom. Playing the wisecracking detective Axel Foley, Murphy delivered a performance that was both hilarious and action-packed. The film became the highest-grossing movie of the year and led to 2 sequels. Audiences were drawn to Murphy's magnetic screen presence, and his ability to balance humor with action made him a unique force in the industry. He continued to dominate the box office with films like Coming to America in 1988, where he once again displayed his versatility by playing multiple characters. The romantic comedy about an African prince searching for love in America became an instant classic and remains one of his most beloved films to this day. Eddie Murphy reinvention and continued success. As the 1990s rolled in, Murphy continued to showcase his range. In 1996, he took on The Nutty Professor, a remake of the Jerry Lewis classic, where he played 7 different characters. His incredible transformation into the Clump family members was a testament to his acting skills and comedic genius. The film was a huge success, earning him a Golden Globe nomination and leading to a sequel. While he had a few commercial missteps during this period, Murphy remained a box office draw, proving his staying power in an industry known for its unpredictability. In the early 2000s, Murphy found a new avenue for success through voice acting. In 2001, he voiced Donkey in the animated film Shrek, a role that became one of his most iconic. His lively and humorous portrayal of Shrek's talkative sidekick won over audiences worldwide, and the film's success led to several sequels. His performance as Donkey showcased his ability to bring animated characters to life with the same energy and charisma that defined his live-action roles. He also voiced Mushu in Disney's Mulan in 1998, further proving his talent in the realm of animation. Career resurgence and recent work. After a quieter period in the 2010s, Murphy made a grand return to the spotlight with Dolomite Is My Name in 2019. Playing filmmaker Rudy Ray Moore, he received widespread critical acclaim for his performance, earning a Golden Globe nomination. The film was seen as a triumphant comeback for Murphy, who reminded the world of his immense talent and charm. The success of Dolomite Is My Name reignited interest in Murphy's career, leading to his return as Prince Akeem in Coming to America in 2021. Additionally, his highly anticipated return to Beverly Hills Cop is in the works, much to the delight of his fans. Eddie Murphy personal life and family. Murphy's personal life has often been a subject of public interest. He has 10 children from different relationships and has been linked to several high-profile partners over the years. He was married to Nicole Mitchell Murphy from 1993 to 2006, and they share 5 children. He also had a daughter with former Spice Girl Melanie Brown. Since 2012, he has been in a long-term relationship with model Paige Butcher, with whom he shares 2 children. Despite his fame, Murphy has always maintained a strong relationship with his children and has often spoken about the importance of family in his life. Eddie Murphy legacy and influence. Eddie Murphy's legacy in comedy and film is unparalleled. His ability to reinvent himself, take risks, and consistently entertain audiences over decades is a testament to his brilliance. From his groundbreaking performances on SNL to his iconic roles in some of the biggest films in Hollywood history, Murphy has influenced a generation of comedians and actors. His impact extends beyond box office numbers. he has changed the landscape of comedy and redefined what it means to be a leading man in Hollywood. With new projects on the horizon, Murphy continues to prove that his comedic genius is timeless, and his place in entertainment history is firmly secured. Thank you for watching till the end, and remember to subscribe to our channel for such interesting content.